We would walk up from Central and you'd walk through the park and then up the stairs and you'd have that big sandstone facade there. The park was that barrier, I suppose, from the city. And once you stepped on campus, it didn't feel like the city anymore. It felt like you were back in nice open spaces and broad spaces. Some of the best years of my life were here. My name's Paul Gray. I'm a Wiradjuri man with family connections to the Bogan River. I was a student here at Sydney Uni, graduated in 2007, which feels like a long time ago now. I did a Bachelor of Science in Psychology and a Bachelor of Arts, majoring in Sociology and Aboriginal Studies, because I was just really interested in people. After I left university, I walked straight into the job with community services and did my internship as a psychologist and became a practicing psychologist. And then the opportunity came up to go back to university and do my research degree with the Charlie Perkins Scholarship. I ended up going across to Oxford University for 3 years and doing the research project that I'd wanted to do all the way along, trying to understand what's going on for kids in out-of-home care. So now I'm just in the process of finalising that thesis, and I'm already back working with the department and putting in what I've learnt from both reading the literature and from my own research. When I was young, I kind of had this idea of what people at university were like. That's where all the really smart people went. And if you're not going to get high marks at school, then university is not for you. And I think looking back, that's just not the case. A lot of the people that did really well at university through my time here would probably look back and say they weren't the best high school students, but they came to university and they really loved it and it spoke to them. Kind of weird coming back, looking at all of the buildings that I had different lectures in, and you don't think you're really paying attention at the time, or you're too busy doing it, that when you actually come back you think, wow, I actually learned a lot. I don't see myself as a role model. I'm just someone who felt a need to contribute, and so I went and did the things that I needed to do to be able to put myself in a position to make the changes that I felt needed to be made for our community.